my partners, George Papa and I, he had an idea for a trading firm. We were going to start a trading firm, and he split away from another firm that he was at, and I joined him. I sort of run the business side of the firm. He somewhat runs the trading side and the platform side of the firm. And that's how we started. Now today, he's the CEO, I'm the Chief Operating Officer. Annabelle Baldwin, who spoke at the conference on the first day, she's a Chief Revenue Officer. We started as a proprietary firm. We started building our own software. We were pretty successful at doing that. But along the way, we really felt that we were better at the software, and we were better at doing the modeling and taking it forward for clients. And we had a lot of clients who we knew, other funds like us, who told us that. So in about 2010, we pivoted. We became more of a platform firm, and then it's kind of grown from there. You know, today we're primarily a firm that supports large buy-side clients, and we run a large trading operation in terms of platform and tools. We basically have three businesses. The first business is a trading platform. That business provides algorithms and routing to large buy-side funds and large buy-side institutional trading firms. And we really, if you boil it down, we help them manage risk, and we help them get low cost or better execution than they would get otherwise. That's the biggest core piece of the firm. Second piece of the firm is data. So in the process of doing the first part of the firm, we realized that we had a tremendous amount of data to be able to do that in analytics. So we created a data division of the firm, and we've been able to provide that data to clients and the analytics to clients, not just our clients, but other clients as well. And then the third piece of the firm, after a couple false starts, is called SpiderRock Advisors. SpiderRock Advisors is an advisor to a retail advisor. So a retail advisor who has lots of retail clients will use SpiderRock Advisors to help them with workflow to put options into retail portfolios. That part of the firm is the newest, the fastest growing. And last year, we were able to partner up with BlackRock to continue to grow that piece of the firm. We started the data business about 2 years ago, and I talked a little bit before about really being intentional of helping our clients trade better by providing data. Some of the things that we have that aren't necessarily in the market easily is a lot of intraday data, a lot of higher frequency, a lot of options data, which is very challenging to store and to take care of just because of the sheer size of it. I mean, we talk about like 1.6 million option series that we capture every couple of minutes. So we're talking about billions of rows of data over, just a couple of days. So it's this kind of data that didn't used to be easily accessible or accessible to clients. So that's our most popular thing in terms of how we got into this data business, is the fact that because we've captured it for a number of years and we have it, so many clients are now able to use things like machine learning, to use new technologies, et cetera, to both use it and model it, and then be able to find opportunities using data. So that's really from our data business, where we're growing. We have all the basics of the data business. We have a volatility database. We have obviously option prices and stock prices and all that type of stuff. But we're able to do these specialized analytic things that other firms aren't able to do. And not only can we do them historically, we can do them in real time. So firms can start historical, then they can move to sort of real-time data and being able to actually drive what they do from a trading standpoint off the same information. Options is very difficult from that standpoint. There's not 20,000, 10,000 securities. It's 1.6 million securities. In terms of doing that and storing it and managing it for our clients. It used to be, just the biggest clients can handle that kind of information and that kind of data. But now with newer technologies and cloud technologies, we're able to store that once and put it someplace where, lots of people can get to it. That's sort of opening up doors for not just the clients that we might have historically worked with, but it's opening up doors for lots of people to be able to do things with that. Our core business has been growing very nicely, 20, 30% a year, which is a really nice clip. It's not really aided by retail flow directly, but in our case, we've been growing globally, and we've been expanding within the firms that we're part of. So in a lot of ways, we don't go out and we don't take market share from one other client to us to use our platform. It's usually growing clients. So a lot of our clients now are coming on in Europe, or a lot of our clients are coming on in Asia, and they're not currently trading the US markets, but options and volatility have become an opportunity for them to get into these markets. And SpiderRock is an opportunity in this complex world of trading for trading tools that they would take years to build, that they're able to get from us. Now, it still takes quite a while for them to onboard with us, but it's not years of investment. So there's a funny story about the logo, and just throw it in there, that the SpiderRock logo, as people will see, is 2 pillars, and we've had that since early on. SpiderRock itself, the name comes from SpiderRock, which is a national monument in northern Arizona. And the interesting story is that the national monument is 2 pillars, just like our logo, but it's always photographed from one side of the canyon. It's in the center of a canyon. It's a really beautiful park. If anybody's gone there, our whole office is named after canyons in that park. But the popular picture in the original logo shows that being a descending bar chart, right? So you have the highest pillar and the next pillar and the next pillar. And if you have to remember back, we started as a fund, right? So we started as a fund with a logo that was a descending bar chart. It's probably not how you want people to think about you when you're a fund or when you're in this business. So we had to reverse that. We had to take a little privilege there and say we just reversed the order of the pillars so that it looks different. So that's the funny story about that logo.